Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 19 on Greenwich Valley Farm. So we're loading up from seed in the corn. We've got a couple of pallets of fertilizer, including one that's got like 26% in it, or 26 litres. It's ridiculous. But that's due to us emptying it. So we've got the two-wheel drive New Holland that was put up on the in-game mod hub last Friday. Nice little addition. A few people are saying doesn't really exist and all that good stuff. I haven't actually done the research to say yes, it 100% exists. I wouldn't be too surprised. There's actually, if you Google image, I believe it's a John Deere 9R two-wheel drive. Yes, that exists. It looks horrendous. It looks as weird as this does. But it probably does exist. In the grand scheme of things, it probably does exist for in the States or custom order. Alright, we'll leave that there. Now shall we curl it back and then bring it down. As we are just still gonna, well, basically just around the corner, let's be honest. It's not very far at all. So we've got that field seeded in corn, and it's going to be corn going through combine, not going through a forage harvester. Now my main plan was to hang back and wait for this map to hopefully get converted to seasons before we do animals. Why has that stuff just gone all over the shop? Well, I guess we're going to need to come back and pick that up at a later date. I forgot to put the straps on and I didn't realise that would float off like magic. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, I was hoping this would get converted to seasons. Apparently Greenwich said that he does plan on updating it to seasons. Now, I was talking to Oxy about what's the process of converting maps, like how difficult is it? And he was saying it's not particularly difficult. There's actually quite a lot to change out, and distant textures, stuff like that, making sure you're using compatible trees, hedges, stuff like that for British maps. It's not a simple thing as just putting a mask down, which makes sense. I didn't think it'd be as simple as putting a mask down, but I didn't realise it would be that complicated. There's a lot more to it than I originally thought. And it's basically, if you're using trees that are from FS17, it's where you kind of screw up, I think. Is the gist of what I got. At least. No, we're just cruising down here at a relatively low speed, but I'm trying to keep it legit. We've got to get that going again. And that is either wheat or barley. Can't remember what. Then it'll need to get sprayed, and that'll be a lot there until we've sprayed these two fields. We just fast forward and harvest them again. Rinse and repeat. And then rinse and repeat some more. Give it some room, but I am throwing this in here now. A complete unit. And go hook up to the sprayer and do a bit of spraying with this thing. So this tractor I am keeping on the yard. I don't plan on getting rid of it. I plan on keeping it around. If anything, we're going to get rid of the Case Pro, as I've not used that tractor, and I like that thing. We may get rid of that too. I just don't need a crap ton of vehicles, and I'm doing what I didn't want to do in the first place. We've got that over there, which I don't want to get rid of, but probably can go. The MB can go. That can go. Like this, I don't think I've actually moved since getting this profile going. I actually haven't. 0.0 hours. And this thing's probably only got a couple on. Yeah, almost, well, a few more than a couple, 4 hours almost. But I just don't need it. I guess a large horsepower tractor I just don't need. That thing I'll keep. Mainly so I've got my crawler tractor. But again, do I need it? Nah, but we'll keep that one. So I've got 3 tractors that are probably going to be disappearing. Actually, let's be honest, there's no probably about it. They are disappearing, it's just a case of me getting around to doing it. As usual. Right, so this is barley, it's going into the other 2 are wheat, which I do plan on baling, and we'll be selling all of that off. So I'll partially spray. It does seem wrong spraying it like this when there's no crop immersion yet, but hey, might as well get the jump. And we're doing some farming with this thing. I'm tempted to throw the trailer on the back end of this to see what it's like. The trailer that we've currently got filled with canola. Now we are saving up for a new big field, field 115. Yeah, 115. It's a big field. Why do I want a big field? Cotton. Yep, cotton. The John Deere DLC with the John Deere Cotton DLC. Yeah. I wouldn't mind that. I've actually got a apology to make, because I may have misled a few of you people through me not realizing the difference initially until it got explained, and I think quite a few people may have made this mistake as well. In the John Deere DLC, there is McCormick, or McCormick, not McCormick. Very blatant difference that I actually didn't cotton onto. So if I misled people on that one, I apologise. That was never my intention. It's just I didn't actually see the 1-letter difference in the spelling of McCormick and McCormick. Yes, 1 letter does make a difference. So it's not McCormick coming into the game, which, yeah, got a horrible feeling I may have misled a few people on that one. And again, apologies. I never mean to be one of these channels that are putting out false information, like so many random YouTube channels tend to do. Apparently this map's 4 times, according to a YouTuber that's relatively well known. Why it's 4 times, I have no idea, but it's not 4 times, it's 2 times. But I'm not going to sit there and badmouth a person I've not seen the fact that they've actually said that. It's all hearsay at this time. But I'm not going to sit there and go, oh, so-and-so is saying this, they're a load of... No, I don't do that. The old me may have. Not anymore. Not unless it was possibly straight up hard information and it was, yeah, okay, this person, yeah, they said this, but it is wrong. And this is why they're wrong. And just at that time, people were saying, oh, it's 4 times, it's way too big to be 2 times. Oxygen David come in. I think Oxygen David did help Greenbale on this map. And to what extent, I don't know. He probably had early access on it. So I went, just the person. Oxy, is this map 2 times or 4 times? 2 times? Thought so. Thank you. And that was the end of that one. It's funny how that type of stuff works out. Alright, we've got half the, well, over half the field there done. We'll pull this over. I just really want to give this tractor a fair, decent test, so we'll throw that there and we'll... It could be a one-trick, or one-tractor video today. As far as what I'm operating, which is blue. It's not green. It feels very weird being inside this. Or yellow, actually. I've been in a few yellow machines of late. I want to give it a shot, see what it's all about. See how it handles the trailer. That almost fell through the map. At some point, get a bigger weight for this thing. Don't worry, I'm not going in the 78 ton. It pains me. It pains me to unhook it. Hunkered down a bit there. Quite a bit, actually. Now this tractor's 180 horse. So it should have enough guts to pull it. Now a few of you have been saying, oh, you've got it in 4-wheel drive. Technically yes, according to the script it is in 4-wheel drive, but it's still just 2-wheel drive. Now is this actually going to cope with it? It may not have enough oomph. Oh, I've got GPS, cruise control on. There we go. It is shown as to a 4-wheel drive, but the tractor, I don't know how they do it, but it is 100% just 2-wheel drive. The reason I don't take it out of that is just in case, and I've seen it done on 2-wheel drive tractors in the past, where it will actually screw it up, and it will become 4-wheel drive after that. Because then that's... the script actually overwrites the tractor's XML. Granted, this used to be an FS17, but it's something that I just don't want to risk. So hopefully you guys understand that one. Trust me, it is 2-wheel drive. I'm not BSing you on that. Okay, so canola... Linton Mill. Or Linden Mill, or Linton... Yeah, Linton Mill. I got that right. So that's definitely the most. And it is... oh, straight down this road. Perfect. Put the cruise on. Now, I know CD has updated this trailer. I thought about updating it, but I can't help but feel maybe he's made it more accurate. I need to have words with him to see what the deal is there, and this tractor doesn't have enough front weight. See me skating all over the road here. I need to find out if it's more accurate, or did he do it for gameplay reasons. If he did it to make it more accurate, then I'll definitely bump it up. But the combine I have now, basically 2 fills and then an extra 250 litres. It's good to go, sort of thing. It's trailer's full. Oh, the beacon's on them. Go over a couple of bumps or something and that trailer just shoves me everywhere. Whole factor of not having enough front weight. And it's got a healthy amount of front weight up here. Let's just say the steering's worn out already. Maybe it'd be better if I just do this all the way down. But people will start complaining because the steering wheel's moving too quick. And trust me, I wish I could slow it down, but I can't. And then you get the same people that go, oh, get a steering wheel. Yep, I really want to play Farming Simulator for a steering wheel. It's more realistic. Yeah, it's a good job this is just an arcade game, not a simulator then. And you get the old one. But it makes the gameplay look better. Yeah, it may be smoother on the steering wheel and that, but I'll say the same thing I always have done. If you guys, or I know most of you don't at this point, but if there's people that get affected by and turned off from a video because the steering wheel's moving too quick and it's not realistic enough, oh boy, I feel sorry for you. There's never been once I've seen gameplay videos or anything like that, even when I was watching farm sim videos going way back, that I've gone, they're not playing realistic enough, that bores me. Because you know what? For me personally, and I'm not complaining here by any means, but to me personally, if I want to see realism for farming, guess what? I'm watching Millennial Farmer, I'm watching Tom Pemberland, I'm watching George Saunders, I would say Dino, but he doesn't do farming anymore. Johnny, you know, real farmers. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I have to remind people sometimes, not often, it's a game. First and foremost, it is a game. Alright, now this is empty. That should be golden. I forgot to look to see how much we made out of that, but probably a decent amount. Shouldn't be weaving all over the road now, neither. I'd hope not, at least. That seems pretty steady. So I've got to say as well, tomorrow I'm not 100% if I will be streaming or not. Jess has got a friend over, and it kind of gets awkward streaming when there's other people in the house like that. So I don't know if I will be streaming or not. Wednesday, of course, I'll be streaming. It's the release of Seasons, so I will definitely be streaming then. And no, some people may think it, but I don't have early access to Seasons. I really wish I did so I could get set up on Oakfield, but alas, I do not. I was talking to Oxy about that today, actually, and I was like, it would be nice to get my hands on Seasons so I could at least just set up. Not even make content on it, not have anything ready. Just as far as recording or streaming, just early. I don't want that. I just love setting up early. That's the huge benefit of getting maps early. Sure, brings in views, brings in new people. That's great for the channel, great for money, bottom line. But first and foremost, especially if you know when something's going to get released, it's amazing to turn around and have it ready, set up, so you can just go straight into it and go, hey, this is what got released. Now, as far as Seasons goes this time around, and me and Oxy were talking about it, saying he doesn't think that they've got any sort of media guys, if you like, for it this time around. I said, they don't need it. Word of mouth is strong with Seasons right now. They don't need people to hype it and all of that, because it's beta. It's coming to PC first, so PC users can test it and tear it apart and see what's broken, if anything. So it doesn't need the people on YouTube, bigger farm sim YouTubers, to be promoting it right now. Just needs a release date and bam. Now granted, going back to what I said, it would be amazing if Realmus said, hey, to some of the bigger guys, here it is early, do not release any content until, say, Wednesday afternoon in Germany. Just a random timer. So you're not taking the P as far as that goes. That would be nice, but alas, I don't think it will happen. Sure, I could ask, but at the same time, I know what Racken's like. I'm not even gonna bother. Very soft suspension on that. Alright, she's shut down for now. I don't know, fairly well actually. A bit all over the place. Could do a bit more weight up front, but that's all you can put on it. I think it's over a ton if memory serves correctly. Actually, I can't look like that. I need to go. So there it is. Yeah. 1.2 ton. So good. Half the amount on it. And you can put wheel weights on it, depending on the config you go, but yeah, I kind of just stuck with the Michelin's. Smaller tyre there. The wider ones, yeah, changes too much of the tractor actually. Not a fan of that. Alright, so that's on the last headland there. So other than waiting for that to be done, right now we don't have a whole much more to do. Let's have a look at everything. 33, 32 growing, 31, up 31 here. 41's got the corn in, 42. Yeah, they're basically about halfway through the last of the headlands there. 32, 33 are great on fertilizer. 41 could do with another round, but again, I can't do that yet until it has been. There goes the tractor. Until it's got the first stage of growth. And then that'll be ready to rock and roll. And I don't think there's going to be too many contracts to do. We could do some contracting. We could go check out 115 that's got a mission on it, huh? Actually, let's go check out field 115. I've been saying that's the one I'm gonna get. I actually don't know how big 115 is, because it looks like an absolute monster. What's in it right now, actually? Wouldn't that be funny if it was cotton? If it was cotton, I would really buy it. Oh, that's a beautiful landscape, actually, and it is a big field. Yeah, it'd be perfect for the cotton harvest that we want to do. Let's just say it's a big GMO cotton that can grow in the UK climate. Yep, we'll go with that. Sounds good, right? Not sure where the gate is for this. Probably halfway down the field. Oh, is that it? Yeah, it is it. Okay. Yeah, this gate. Well, this field. It will be ours. It's like 300 foul to buy it, I believe. Yeah, 367, so we'll be getting it soon enough. Again, that's what I'm working towards right now as far as in-game goes. Alright, that's on the last headland, so... Jump into this, get it hooked back up to the sprayer. So I'm recording this Saturday, so this may be a relatively shorter video. I need to go out. I say I need to go out. I don't need to do it, but I want to go check out the lawn. Probably mow that. Front in back. I also need to drain the pond halfway. Some of the water in it's yeah, not looking too clever. And to top it off, when we were away, that was a weird shuffle. Annoyingly, it looks like we've got mosquito larvae now in the pond. Which, yes, not pleased about that one. Hate mosquitoes as it is. We do not need to be breeding millions of the damn things in the frickin' pond. So I'm kind of hoping to do a half water swap in it. I say half because we've got plants in there, so I don't want to shock the plants. They grew quite a lot when we were away camping, which I think is part of the reason why we now have mosquitoes in there, because that caused the water to be relatively still. So I want to drain half of that down. Cut the grass if needed. I only cut the grass at the beginning of the week, so it's, if needed, it is. Well, last I saw the temperature, it felt like 39 outside with the humidity. Humidity here has been through the roof of late. It feels like 41 out there, so I may not even do any work outside. Oh, actually, it feels like 42 outside. Humidity is 63, so the humidity has come down. That's the type of weather we're dealing with right now. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Unfortunately, yeah, ain't squad can do about it than stay inside. I think it's supposed to rain later as well, so that'll probably also put a dampener on things. Saturdays are the day that I typically do the yard work. Oh yeah. Oh wow, there's a huge storm coming down. Jeez. Yeah, I may get out there and do it. 60% chance of rain. I'd bump that up to like 100% looking at the weather. Jeez. This is probably where we'll call it quits. I'll go out, see what it's like. Get a couple of bottles of water in me. Gatorade. And we'll have at it. Because it is right now the hottest part of the day too. And we are almost done. Tell you what, now I've noticed it, those sprays from the middle bar, they're off angle. They look weird. Maybe they're supposed to be like that, but I doubt it. Oh, they're all stopped because of the courseplay. You watch, I'll jump into this. And as soon as I hit stop driver, they will continue to move. Like a so. Oh wow, it's better got anybody left in it too. That's actually good because I can use the pallets instead of the big bags that the planter left me. It's the downside about spraying, and this is why I got asked the question during this back end of the last week show, so I was going to say this week's. Back end of last week was the most boring job that I find in farm sim, and one of them's spraying, and one of them is also spraying as far as making content, because it is boring. You get a lot done if you've got a decent sized sprayer, like this. It doesn't take me long to do the field, and that's why I always, if you say, oversize the sprayer to the farm. So it's not boring for you guys, but 6 miles an hour, it seems like it could go faster, and that's the thing that's always bothered me about spraying. Matter of fact, I know some sprays do go faster spraying than this. Well, they're all at an angle actually. Just noticed that. Alrighty, that is us. And that's probably where we'll leave off the video for the day. To be quite honest with you. Yeah, it will be. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. We will be back tomorrow for a oakfield farm. It's probably going to be one of the last oak fields until we restart that series, so I may just do this. Actually, yeah, I will. I'll just stay with Green River until Wednesday, and then Wednesday we'll be setting up Oakfield, because Oxy said that he'll get that to me before Wednesday. Fingers crossed. So until next time, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Later.